A story buried beneath concrete, silence, and fear. A story the authorities tried, unsuccessfully, to bury. It all began with a noise. A noise that should never have existed beneath a building as secure as the Riverside First National Bank. At exactly 5:42 a.m., a janitor finishing his shift heard what he later described as a heartbeat under the floor. A rhythm. Soft, steady, intentional. The sound came from beneath the vault, a place that, according to the bank's original blueprints, contained nothing but reinforced concrete and bedrock. And yet, the noise persisted. He called security. They called the police. And that became the moment everything started to unravel. Because when investigators pulled up the flooring, they didn't find concrete. They didn't find steel. They found a door. A hidden door made of old wood and rusted hinges, painted the exact color of the floor to blend in, undetectable unless someone knew exactly where to look. And behind that door was a staircase. This sets. Two adult sizes, one smaller, too small to be a grown man. They kept walking until they reached something the police never expected to find. A room. A large, hand-carved underground chamber lit by battery-powered lamps, still glowing dimly. A workbench covered with tools. Fresh sawdust. A pile of cement bags. And on the far wall, a map. A map of the entire bank building. Pinned beside it were photographs of a vault door. Angles, measurements, circled areas, highlighted weak points. Someone wasn't just digging down here. They were planning something big. Authorities pulled every available record. Renovation logs, maintenance schedules, employee rosters. Nothing explained the existence of the tunnel. So they went deeper. Behind the chamber was another hallway. Longer, smoother, clearly reinforced. Someone had used professional equipment. At the end of that hallway, a steel door rested slightly open. When officers entered the room on the other side, their breath froze. They were standing beneath the vault, the ceiling above them, the floor Dips random, signal disruptions and night guard who stopped showing UPAN a long-forgotten side entrance alarm that triggered twice at 3 a.m., then never again. Yet nothing was stolen. Nothing was broken. The criminals prepared everything, except the robbery itself. Investigators theorized. They were interrupted. They got cold feet. Something else happened. Something big enough to make professionals abandon the perfect crime. But then, something occurred that shattered all three theories. During a routine sweep of the perimeter, a canine unit alerted near a patch of old soil behind the bank. Beneath the ground, officers found another panel, a disguised entrance. Another tunnel, this one older, darker, dustier, no lighting, no tools, no footprints. But halfway inside, the walls changed. Old brick became new brick. The tunnel intersected the first one. This meant something crucial. The bank was targeted twice. Two different tunnels. Two different time periods. One overlapping path. Someone had tried this before. Someone had failed before. Someone had returned. But why? During the final sweep of the newer tunnel, an officer noticed a brick sticking out farther than the rest. Based on new evidence found yesterday, investigators now believe they own tablet bore the same circle triangle marking, but the final letter, written in English, revealed something terrifying. What lies beneath the vault is older than law, older than currency, older than the town built upon it. Guard it, bury it, never remove it. For the last time, those who tried lost everything. Investigators realized the loot wasn't money, wasn't gold, wasn't documents. It was knowledge, forbidden knowledge, knowledge someone tried to steal, knowledge the bank unknowingly built over, knowledge that now, 3 decades later, had resurfaced, and someone was coming back for it. As investigators prepared to move the chest into evidence, something happened. The lights flickered, the ground vibrated, a sound echoed through the tunnels, a slow, rhythmic tapping. Tap, 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 coming from the newer tunnel, getting closer.